Welcome to the Symantec Data Center Security How-To video on zero-day security provisioning using the security orchestration functionality of Operations Director. In this video, we will walk through how to secure a virtual application in vCenter. Operations Director recommends the security policies to be applied based on the responses given by the server administrator in the vSphere web client. The security administrator has the right to approve or deny the recommendations made by Operations Director. This process involves submitting a questionnaire in the vSphere client and approving the recommendations. You may sometimes need to edit the recommendations. You can do so by adding new policies or deleting the existing policies. After the security provisioning process is initiated and completed, you can verify that the application is secure by going to vCenter and checking the status. In the vSphere web client, under Hosts and Clusters, we have a virtual application, Finance SharePoint. This has three tiers: Application, Database, and Web. The Summary tab of the application shows that it is currently not secured, and you can use the Apply Security option to initiate the security provisioning process. Let us assume that the server administrator wants to provision the SharePoint application and clicks Apply Security. A questionnaire is presented to the server administrator, who selects the responses based on the requirements and then clicks Submit to submit the responses. Operations Director orchestrates security for the application based on the responses and recommends a set of policies. In this example, we can see that Operations Director has recommended some IDS and IPS policies, a Palo Alto Networks firewall template, and an anti-malware policy. You can see that all the policies are currently in the waiting state. The OD user can either request an exception or accept the recommended policies. When the user clicks on Accept, you will see that the policies are all moved into the pending approval state. This means that the policies are waiting for an approval from the security administrator and the application is still showing the status as not secured. In Operations Director, the summary page shows that one application is in the pending approval state. If you click the new application in pending approval state, then you are navigated to the Notifications page. Here you see a notification named New Application for Finance SharePoint, which is currently in pending approval state. The security status of the application is currently not secure. Under the Assessment tab, you see the security assessment and the responses submitted by the user. The Analysis tab shows the tag identified and the corresponding policies that are recommended. In the Recommendations tab, you see the recommendations by Operations Director and the policy action is Apply, which means that the user should apply the recommended policies. Under Status, the recommendations are seen in pending approval state. Now if you come to the Manage Security Profiles page, you see that a security profile by the name of Finance SharePoint has been created. This application consists of 3 virtual machines, and when you click on it you come to the VMs page. You can see a list of the machines and they are currently not secure. You can see the details of the VMs also on this page. Coming back to the Security Profiles page, you see the tags identified for the application. The mandates and the control statements mapped to the mandates, and you see the corresponding security policies. At this stage, if you want to make changes to the security profile, then you can do so. Click the Policies tab, and then click Edit Profile. On the Edit Profile page, you can click the plus sign to add policies. This opens the Add Policy dialog box, wherein you can add a security policy by selecting the appropriate options. Alternately, you can also use the toggle button to disable any of the policies that show the policy action as Apply. Let's go to the Monitor Notifications page. The security administrator decides to approve the notification. Now the notification moves into In Progress state. If you navigate to the home page of Operations Director, it will show that the security provisioning status of the 3 VMs is in progress. After a while, if you refresh the page, you will see that the status has now changed to provisioned. If you navigate to the Monitor Notifications page, you will see that the new application notification has now moved to the applied state, and so are the policies. In case some policies fail to apply, then the notification will be seen in failed state and the status of particular policies will also go into failed state. On the Security Profiles page, you will see that under Orchestrated Groups, the different security groups have been created. For example, Palo Alto Network's firewall address groups are created and the rules are applied on the address groups. Similarly, an asset group is created under Symantec Data Center Security Server Advanced. And the 3 VMs are moved under that group and policies are applied to the VMs. Under NSX, security groups are created and policies are applied to the group. For example, on the web address group, any to web policy is applied. Go back to the vSphere web client, and in the Finance SharePoint application on the Manage Security page, refresh the page. You will see that the vApp is now secure. You can click the link to see the details of the security group and security policies applied. On the Summary page, you will see the status as secure. Go to the Home page, and under Hosts and Clusters, select Finance SharePoint. Under the Summary tab, you will see that the application is now secure and the recommended policies have been applied. This concludes the demo video on zero-day security provisioning of a virtual application.